The Pan Niger Delta Forum, PANDEF, has urged the federal government to urgently address the worsening state of infrastructure in the Niger Delta. In its Independence Day message signed by National Chairman Ambassador Dr Godknows Igali, the group warned that neglect of key projects continues to limit the region's economic growth. PANDEF congratulated Nigerians, South-South governors and President Bola Tinubu on the country's 65th independence anniversary, while acknowledging the administration's effort to tackle national issues. However, the group stressed the need to revitalize key ports in Port Harcourt, Calabar, Onne and Warri. PANDEF reaffirmed its commitment to working with both federal and state governments to ensure the Niger Delta plays a stronger role in national development. Niger Delta politician and opinion leader Udengs Eradiri joins us now from Port Harcourt for more insights into this story. Good evening, Mr. Eradiri. Thank you for joining us this evening.
Yes, thank you, and good evening, Niger Delta.
Good evening. So, Mr. Eradiri,
yes.
How does the neglect of, critical infrastructure projects in Niger Delta, such as, the East-West Road and dormant seaports, impact the region's economic potential?
Well, it's not just the region alone. It's Nigeria's economic potential. If the government is talking about creation of jobs, these are areas where, if they are functional, it will create thousands of jobs to add to the credit of the leadership of the country today. On the part of the East-West Road, yes, there have been neglect in the past, but as we speak, there's a lot of work and tremendous progress that have been made by the Bola Tinubu administration. Especially kudos goes to the Minister for Works, who has been working tirelessly. And when you put a square peg in a square hole, this is what you get. You get people who understand their job, who do their job and ensure that they put in their best to deliver. The ports have been moribund, even though there's some skeletal war going on in Onne. I suggested that, look, this politics, economic politics of not letting vessels come to the south, you are doing yourself as a leadership of the country, because you can see what is going on with the gridlock. All the activities generated by the presence of the port. So if you have ports in other parts of the country, it's only common sense to say, let us itemize certain products and say vehicles, for instance, are all going to Port Harcourt. You see that the law, most of the infrastructure, the pressure on the economy on one side of the country will now be spread across the country. Most of the people coming from the north who go to Lagos will now go through the cross-river axis of it. And before you know it, our roads will last longer. So there has been this politics of making sure that these ports in the region, in the Niger Delta, do not function optimally. And when they do it, they think that it's about political advantage, but economic advantage. But at the end of the day, it wears down on the overall progress of the country. And I think that's where PANDEF have picked some of its issues that you really is that, look, project, for instance, you can see the rail traffic within Calabar. Traffic that is burdening our roads will be reduced, and that's why we're calling on the federal government to intensify the investments in those critical infrastructure that eventually create the jobs that the country dearly need, and of course generate the economic environment for sustainability and of course progress of our nation generally.